I think I would still recommend that you still would have to spend 50-60% of your time in the job search, but NxtJob platform will give you the right direction in which direction you need to work hard, right? It's not you are everywhere. NxtJob platform will give you the visibility then in which directions you need to go, and then it keeps you motivated, right? Like when you apply yourself, after some time, after some rejections, you feel demotivated, and then you stop applying. But the NxtJob platform, since the 3 months program, you keep engaged and then you keep on trying hard and then applying for the jobs. So before joining the program, I was trying from last 2-3 months, but obviously the search was not that in a right direction. I was mostly applying on LinkedIn through quick apply, easy apply, and all those channels. I was not networking with people. So I would have applied before joining this program. I would have applied more than 100 jobs, I think, but I haven't received any. I think barring 1 or 2 calls, one call, I haven't received any, much basically interest from the jobs. So after that, I think after joining the program, then it was more towards in the right direction where I was networking with people and reaching out to them proactively. So I think after joining also 2 months, I think that there was not much traction. But then as I think 2-3 months went by, my LinkedIn profile optimization worked in a very well manner, since I was applying to a lot of jobs in a week and networking with a lot of people through that career LinkedIn career thing. Then my profile started optimizing well, and then I was receiving a lot of calls. At one time, I think last month, I almost had interviews on a daily basis for last almost 2 to 3 weeks. Although they didn't materialize, but at least, yeah. Now also I'm having a interview call at 6 p.m. today, so I'll decline that. Tomorrow also I have another interview call, so I think I'll decline all those now. And from last, I think 1 month, almost weekly, I'm getting 2 to 3 calls, screening calls.
Great. Okay, and how did you discover NxtJob?
So I think I was going through social media, not sure LinkedIn or Facebook. There I saw that ad of Major Rejik of around, I think, 30-40 seconds that was for. And then I saw that full video. And then I got impressed that this looks something different. And then I applied for NxtJob.
Okay, so that video made you invest in this program.
That video made me invest in that program, yeah. And then I spoke with Shreya. Shreya gave me a lot of confidence that people are getting results. After speaking with Shreya, I think it was not an easy decision. Almost 2-3 weeks we spoke, and then finally I subscribed for this. Yeah, I think the overall program is designed very carefully and thoughtfully. Those Major Richard videos are really game changer. The way he spoke about all the aspects, not only about job search, about personality development, about your communication skills, about how to prepare yourself for interview and for job search, different tools which are really helpful. Like for example, how to find out the people, email ID of people. So all those tools really helped me. And I think, yeah, those videos and overall program is very well designed. So that is one thing which I would say is a game changer. Yeah, I think it's a major milestone. All those things which we take very, casually, or maybe not pay much attention to those aspects. NxtJob prepares you for all those different aspects, like your overall personality development and your approach towards job search. So obviously, it's an important learning going through all those videos and materials, and it really helped me, overall evolve as a person, not only job search, but overall evolving as a person, and how to use AI effectively. That's also one of the. I didn't know AI can do this much. before joining NxtJob, and then after joining NxtJob, I think got to know the real capability of AI as well. Yeah, I think initial expectation was that at least if I can get 6, 7 interview calls, then I'll say that this program is a success. Unfortunately, initially I didn't got much calls through the networking part. Mostly the calls which I was getting was inbound, not outbound. Outbound, I did a lot of activity, but the initial days mostly it was inbound. That people were reaching out to me after seeing my profile on LinkedIn. Maybe LinkedIn optimization was one of the reasons. But I still feel that inbound is much more effective than outbound. Outbound people think that you're looking for a job, but
Yeah.
inbound they reach out thinking that they need you. So I think moreover you should what I have experienced is you should work on your profile. I think that foundation sheet and then updating your LinkedIn profile accordingly, and then keeping your profile hot so that it always ranks you upper. So I think that really helped me in getting all those details. Yeah. Yeah, so I think earlier, typically before NxtJob, I would go in interviews mostly unprepared. Like in the sense, unprepared is I haven't worked on my interview question, behavioral question as such. Like I would go through the company website, job roles, and then speak to maybe 1 or 2 people. But then I haven't, worked much on my individual personality or maybe individual accomplishments. I thought maybe whenever the questions will come, I'll answer those during the interview only. But I have never prepared for those questions, and then I realized that in initial 1 or 2 interviews as well, because they asked me a lot of questions and I was not prepared for those questions. So I gave some random answers, but then after that, I prepared a list of all the possible questions which can come through, typically 20, 30, 40 questions. And then when I into the interviews, I was much more well prepared for those questions. And then I changed, or maybe I modified those answers as per my experience. And then I was much more confident answering those questions. And those questions again and again came in multiple several interviews as well. So I then realized the importance of going prepared in the interviews. Mostly other career resources, they focuses like it's a one-way street that they provide you some material like video content or some content, but then they are not much responsible overall about your journey, what challenges you are facing, or maybe there is no one to guide you through the journey. But in this NxtJob program, I think they assign you account manager, they assign interns. So I think they are equally responsible. I think they take responsibility in your success overall, and then they remain with you till the time you don't find a job. So I think that's the most different, or maybe you can say the USP of NxtJob program, that they are with you during the program and not just the courses. I think it helped me very much. Like earlier, I did a lot of things, but then I didn't knew that I've done all these things. So once I wrote all those accomplishments one by one for each company, those accomplishments were typically more than 30, right? Like earlier, I knew that maybe I can speak about 4, 5 main things, major things which I've done in my career. And those also would be at a high level. I never went into the granular details, like how much change in terms of percentages I brought. So I never thought in that direction. So NxtJob actually, when I did this detailed exercise along with NxtJob team, then I had more than 30 accomplishments for every situation. So now I was much more confident in interviews as well, and during my job search as well. Like those 30, 40 accomplishments typically helped me, in the overall journey of job search. Yeah, I think it's one of the USP, as I said, that overall platform is much more intuitive and helpful. There are some improvements needed, which anyways NxtJob team is working on. But overall idea of one-click job application, still there are few gaps. But I think after some time, I'm pretty sure that that will work seamlessly. And overall, I think that's one of the best thing which, like, overall, when in the same time when manually maybe I spend 10 or 15 minutes in applying a job. Using NxtJob platform, I can apply in maybe 2-3 minutes max. So there's the overall. So in the same time where I can using NxtJob, I can apply, let's say, 10 jobs. Other platforms or other, I think I would hardly apply 2-3 jobs. Yeah, so the wow factor, I think I would say that the networking part, I would still, I didn't knew that it meant, and now this current job also which I've got is because of networking and not only direct application. I networked with a lot of people in the same company. Even one person had a call with me, another department. He said that your salary is way too high and we may not be able to afford you. But in the same company, another person with whom I have networked with, she found also my profile very interesting and she took this extra step. And the overall budget was this role was much lesser. It was, I think, it was around 40 lakhs, 45 lakhs. But then she went ahead and took this extra approval and all those things she did just to accommodate my profile for this job role. So I think this networking part is the way they teach, and I think the best part is those major ethic videos. That's what I've felt. Hearing those videos, wow, that I've thought about it, but I've never realized that this can create a lot of value. So I think those videos are really very helpful. I think I would still recommend that you still would have to spend 50-60% of your time in the job search, but NextJob platform will give you the right direction in which direction you need to work hard. Right? It's not you are everywhere. NextJob platform will give you the visibility, then in which directions you need to go, and then it keeps you motivated. Right? Like when you apply yourself. After some time, after some rejections, you feel demotivated, and then you stop applying. But the NextJob platform, since the 3 months program, you keep engaged and then you keep on trying hard and then applying for the jobs. At one time, I also thought that let me give up. I'm not getting anything. But I think that was typically the market situation was also like now I'm getting a lot of opportunity. But those last 3 months, I think I felt that market was also on kind of a hold kind of a situation because a lot of companies were laying off and the right direction was not there. But now I think companies have started hiring again. That's what I've realized.